We'll start the November 26th meeting of the Public Works Committee. Previous business, approving previous minutes. Everyone, Mr. Manel?
Make a motion. All those in favor?
All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
All right, on to current business. Authorize an agreement with Capital Region Landfills Incorporated regarding landfill leachate treatment at the Water Purification District at the North Plant.
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. Yeah, so the district is requesting approval to enter into an agreement, Capital Region's landfill. This is for the, provide treatment for the landfill. This is a 5-year term. Minimum is $25,000 per year. And then on top of that, we also get an additional 1 cent per gallon for every gallon of leachate that we receive at the plant. So we're estimating an annual revenue of $55,000 per year over the course of the contract term.
Any questions?
Yeah, do we have the technology to properly treat this waste that's coming in from the landfill?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Do we have the technology to appropriately treat this waste that's coming in from the landfill? Or?
We do from basically a BOD and then total suspended solids perspective. Any emerging contaminants, I think that's to be determined. I think one of the things we are looking at doing is doing some PFAS testing. I'm not sure if that's kind of where you're going with it, but we do not have any capabilities for any PFAS within the waste stream. But general BOD, TSS, we are able to treat with our current system.
So what do we do with that if we encounter that?
Well, again, PFAS is an emerging contaminant. There hasn't been any testing to date, but it's something that we're actually starting to look at with the digester project just to see if we are getting any in. We don't actually know if we are at this point. If we are, then yeah, we would have to basically compare that to kind of what the regulations are, compared to EPA numbers. And again, if there's a contaminant, we'd probably be either looking to either reject the waste stream altogether or possibly do something, but it probably would be rejecting the waste stream if there's anything that that we can't treat.
We have the ability to do that? Or?
To reject, yes.
Yeah.
Through our pre-treatment program, and we have the right to kind of turn away any industrial waste that basically is outside of our sewer ordinance.
Any other questions? Make a motion. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right. Authorize an agreement, item number 2, authorize an agreement between the Water Purification District and the Albany County Airport Authority regarding de-icing wastewater treatment.
This is a similar agreement. We would be basically entering into agreement with the airport to treat their glycol waste or their de-icing waste. Have basically a $5,000 a year annual cost for that to the reserve capacity at our facility. They have a fluidized anaerobic digester at their facility that they currently use, but they are required to have essentially a backup system, and then we basically act as that backup to them, so that the $5,000 is essentially to reserve capacity at our facility for that in the event they have to discharge.
Any questions?
How often is the backup used?
It hasn't been used that frequently. I would say, I think when this initially was, well, going back to the last, it's a 5-year term on the contract, but I believe in 2014, they were discharging a portion of that flow, which obviously increased our revenue from that perspective, but I'm not aware of any discharges to us within the last, say, 3 years.
Anybody else? All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion. How about a motion, Lou? 1, 2. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right. On to number 3. Authorize an agreement with the New York State Unified Court System regarding custodial and building maintenance services for the Albany County Courthouse, Judicial Center, and Family Court.
Good evening. This is the, under the 686 program for Unified Court System. This is the second year of the 5-year contract for the amount of $696,394 for cleaning and maintenance of the courthouses. That would be the Justice Center, Family Court, and the main courthouse.
Any questions?
What's the name of the company?
Well, the company, I think is, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's it might be Second Chance Cleaning Company, but this is the 686 incorporates all of our maintenance programs too, also all the cost for HVAC, snow
Okay.
removal, the help that we supply over there. It's not just cleaning, it's maintenance and the workers that work there.
Okay.
Under reimbursement.
Any questions? Do I need a motion? Joe? Second. Right. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you. Number 4, resolution number 58 for 2019 with the New York State Department of Transportation regarding snow and ice removal.
Good evening. We are requesting the legislative approval to execute Amendment B to 2018-2019 municipal snow and ice agreement with the DOT. Amendment B increases the total state reimbursement to Albany County from the original estimate of $802,279.39 to $1,129,286.77, increase of $327,007.38. We have already provided these services under the 2018-2019 snow and ice agreement.
Make the motion.
Motion, move it. Second. Joe? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
All right, number 5, authorize an agreement with New York State Department of Transportation for snow and ice removal again.
Okay, this is to enter into a new agreement for 5 years with DOT for our snow and ice contract based on time and materials used. Contract outlines how Albany County will be reimbursed for the plowing and salting on specific state roadways. The contract will remain time and material based. As such, the county will get reimbursed 67% of our estimated materials expenditure in December and final payment in March and April. The estimated time and materials expenditure is $1,104,066.90, which is based on the average amounts for the past 3 years of state snow and ice expenditures. The estimated 5-year contract amount is $5,520,334.50. This is in place of what we just amended for the last 5, that was the 5th year of the 5 years. So this will be a new contract for the next 5 years.
Any questions from the committee?
Is that 5 million a year or
No,
a total
that
of
would be
5?
5 million total for over the 5 years.
Make
That'd
the
be nice
motion.
if it was 5 million a year.
Longest motion, move it. Second. Joe?
Yeah, that's true, that would be a lot of snow and ice.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Oh, you're all set, motion passes.
Thank you. One more.
All right, authorize an agreement, number 6, authorize an agreement with the Alapachi LLC regarding the purchase of road salt for the control of snow and ice on state and county roads.
Yeah, the Department of Public Works requests legislative approval to purchase road salt from Appalachia LLC, the selected vendor for Albany County on the New York State OGS state contract for snow and ice removal on county and state highways. We estimate that we will purchase approximately 24,000 tons of road salt during the 2019-2020 snow and ice season at the New York State contract price of $54.89 per ton. These funds come from the 2019 and 2020 appropriations not to exceed $1.350 million. And just to note that this is a $7.30 decrease in the price per ton from last year.
Any questions from the committee?
Why the decrease?
I asked that question myself, and we called up the vendor, and they said that they had not been allowed to bid on state contracts prior because the state was renewing their contracts. And this year, they opened it up, which allowed them to get in, and they bid at a very nice price for us.
Anybody else? If not, I'll take a motion. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? And motion passes. Motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned.
Thank you very much.
All right. Third.